was the...
Oh, you just pressed record as well?
Let's clarify.
Yeah.
That was the chat.
What a start.
Can we not start with that?
No, that was...
I'll have to make it do it again.
Boy, that was perfect, Boyd.
It's not scrumpy as bad. No, it's way more comfortable.
Fuck you. Screw you. What we got to drink this week then, gentlemen?
Heineken, because we're another.
Sam we go.
Yeah, Maretti.
What?
3 for a £5, actually.
No, where, sorry?
I know exactly.
On last night when I...
Oh, yeah. I was reading the Radio Times and John kept interrupting me.
Very well.
Skunk.
I've been in my car boot all day and beautifully.
I would have been
better
driving
than the fridge.
I agree. When we came last week, they were in my car boot for several hours and they were nice and chilled.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good indeed. I've gone for Kronenberg this week. I was doing my Christmas shopping and I got my dad some exotic beers. It never occurred to me that I should buy one for this evening. Yeah, I should have done really.
Yeah, I went food shopping yesterday and didn't buy beer, so I'm like, I forgot beer.
I like beer. It's one of my
I
favourites.
actually look forward to drinking beer when I get in. I'm very old.
But when I went out last night, we went to that Pivney place again.
Oh, again.
And don't get me wrong, it's nice in there. But I was thinking about this today. You get different stages of hangover when you go there. So, for example, I woke up this morning and I think the last thing I was drinking in there was kind of lagery. So it's not as strong, so you can deal with that. However, when I always go in there, I just get swept away by the different names. And there was one called The Tempest. And it was like 9%. So I was like, I'll have 2 pints of that. And by about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, that caught up with me. So then that hangover kicked in and I was like, so much pain. And then once it got to about 3 o'clock, it went away because it went back to kind of these horrible lager things. And then you had a cocktail hangover because we went to Dusk afterwards.
That's mostly because of all the sugar. It kills
so
you.
much.
That's why you get hungover.
You should have seen the guy's face when Stu went up and ordered 2 Milky Bar Kids. There's the look in that they get. I don't know
really
what
hard
it
to
is.
make.
They're not.
That
though.
guy,
They're
when we
not.
went and ordered them,
Oh
that guy
yeah, and he had a right go at
He
me.
did
Yeah.
really did. Just to spite him, I might not have thought
That
making them.
place, Monday to Thursday, does 2 for 1 cocktails. Okay, so that's going to be the most popular drink. It's no more complicated to make than the other ones. There's that one where they have the sugar ring on the rim of the glass, and it is essentially just. I think it's just essentially just cranberry juice and vodka, and mixed in together with ice. Yeah, all right, it takes a little bit of effort. Milky Bar Kids is exactly the same. It's just milk and Baileys and Kahlua, and you just mix it all together. How is that complicated?
Yeah, and shake it.
They just look at you like
They're so pretentious, isn't they?
Yeah, and the staff really
You
need
can
to
make your own
take
Milky
it.
Bar Kids.
Milky Bar Kid, bestie. Milky Bar Kid is strong. They're just such bastards in there.
They are complete twats. I prefer Pivney.
So pretentious in there.
If we go out this Christmas, and we go to Pivney,
I think we are.
I am having that £9 a pint stout.
Port. You'll have hairs on your chest, I'll tell you that much
I
for
already
free.
do. Yeah. I have 2.
You'll have hairs on
Curly
your
and
hairs.
Larry. No, I don't.
This is a story.
I went out on Wednesday, drank 2 bottles of wine, and obviously you're too drunk. Didn't mean to. I thought, I'm far too drunk to drive. Left my car at work and just walked home. The next morning,
It's easy for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought, how am I going to get to work? Ended up just not going.
Kind of helps when your mum and dad are the owners of the joint.
Yeah, please bring my car home. Yeah.
How is the old girl doing? BMW, yeah?
Yeah,
For some reason,
I've killed it. It does not start on cold days. I absolutely killed it.
Why? How? You just
don't
dragging
know.
it?
Yeah, so every time.
Because you're an idiot.
No, next September I'm getting a new one, so I'm just going to kind of...
What, another BMW?
A redneck. I get a Mazda.
A Mazda?
A redneck tune-up until then. I'm going to keep it
A
going.
redneck
And
tune-up?
I'm going to sell it to the next person.
What, you're going to marry your cousin and eat roadkill?
A redneck tune-up is
What do you
just...
mean?
Brand new name.
You are the best brother and father I've ever had. That kind of thing.
No. There's a Nairobi tune-up as well. Same applies.
Simon, did you hear about Top Gear Christmas special on speaking of cars that's been aired in February? Because there isn't a Christmas time slot for it. Apparently.
Oh, we're going to have to watch... I don't know what's on TV anymore. Come down with me again.
Downton Abbey, the greatest thing that's ever been made. Oh, what a show. If you ever get a chance to watch it. Not only is it just, quite frankly, a historian's wet dream, it's also...
No, wait, yeah. David Mitchell did that thing, didn't he?
Yes, David Mitchell did this. He writes a column in The Guardian. Yeah, alright.
Oh, David Mitchell.
But it's got Lady Mary in it, who's just the fittest woman ever. My boobs, but... She is a top lady. A top lady.
You're easily pleased, aren't you, Charles?
I am very easily pleased. What are you? Woman? Good.
Woman? Breathing? Good.
No.
Conscious?
We did have that Marilyn Monroe thing that we all went through.
Oh yeah.
And when I say all, I think me. You would though, wouldn't you?
Marilyn
You
Monroe?
would have, sorry, I should say.
What? No.
She's fit, man.
Marilyn Monroe? Of course she is.
Well, was fit.
Still
Was,
is.
can we please emphasize was?
How old did she die then? Do we know?
She was about 35, 40.
Oh, sweet, yeah.
What are you expecting me to say? 60?
60?
I think she was.
I really didn't know.
I think she died of a drug overdose, or was meant to have done. But then also she may have had an affair with JFK, so there's like a hush up about maybe CIA.
Mob connection. I don't think the CIA would have done it.
CIA? Even the FBI.
You know, like the Beck and Call the
the
president.
KKK. Just
KGB.
any number of ABC.
FSA.
FSB. Hit the beat, 1, 2, 3. Michael Jackson, what guy?
No.
We'll mention him again. What a way to do.
Not a fan.
How's your back, Kale?
I'm missing the chair.
You are missing the chair.
It's going to be like,
I'm going to spend the rest of the podcast staring daggers at you, buddy.
We'll swap
gave
it
it
up.
I think I got 4 steps.
Whoa, we're not playing a game of musical chairs, just for the sake. Oh, go everyone. Oh, and you have to leave. Well, I've already damaged the property, so I'm already in the bad books. I think it's going to be alright.
I was jealous of the producer chair I've got over
It is. And your chair mat, which I always admire every week. I don't know.
Look at that.
It's
It's
as
not
if it
even.
never has one.
It's not even. It's still there. Yeah. Words.
Yeah, just don't spill Coke on it.
Words.
I think
Words.
beer's got more water in it than Coke.
Beer's a fine drink.
colours.
It's a great drink.
It's a fine drink.
Even
indeed.
Heineken.
I'm surprised you're drinking Heineken. I thought you weren't a Heineken fan.
I don't
What was that?
Two
That was
on the
awesome.
run now.
I don't mind.
That was awesome.
That's alright.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's become a weekly feature, I think.
It has become
Your
a gastric
noise.
week.
the
Gastric
chair.
noise of the
Voices,
week.
noises.
It's the chair.
Speaking of weekly features, Kale, Wanker of the Week, would you like to discuss?
I think we should elaborate and not just call me the wanker of the week.
No,
It's
mate,
your
it's
feature.
your idea,
Every
so we all have a feature.
It's a feature which I've stolen from many podcasts,
Oh, that's alright.
which is just
Well,
choose a guy that's pissed you off. What, a guy or a girl that's annoyed you the
so
past
go on,
week.
who is it this week then, Kale? Is it?
Well, for me, I don't know.
Well, you've had
It's kept
a week.
changing.
It's kept changing to who's been fluttering
Donald
around.
Trump at one point.
Why?
Because he was on Twitter arguing with Alan Sugar about how much money he's worth and how he's worth more than Sugar.
Why does this annoy
Donald
you?
Trump's just the wanker of life, I don't
Yeah.
I don't
He
think
said that. He said all that stuff about
Yeah.
Obama not being born in. So I have a friend
Oh.
who has a certifiable copy of the birth certificate, and it says that he wasn't born in the United States of America. Okay, so it revolved from Donald Trump to
Just everyone.
everything.
Even customers in the shop at one point had it.
Oh, this is always a great play to go. I can help on this one. Go on. So what? Can I have a book? No, bitch. Fucking bitch. What?
That's pretty much it.
What's a? Well, have you not got a Christmas bestseller?
I'm not going to lie, I suggested it and then forgot about it. And I'm struggling now.
Well, that's why I'm putting you on the spot and making you founder. So
You, Charlie, you're my nomination for
You're-
one.
well, there's no surprises there.
No, I'll tell you what, it's that woman that works in the kiosk at Sainsbury's.
Oh, her!
Which
They must
there's-
do it
there
black
is many.
haired.
Oh yeah.
Depressing.
About 4 foot tall.
Is she the depressing one?
Just a grumpy, sour-faced old cow. That
She makes me not want to shop at Sainsbury's. That's how strongly.
She will be going on Saturday. I can voice your opinion for you if you like on the
I walked
karaoke
in,
machine.
I bought a load of stuff and I
This
went,
one's for you. Fucking dumb old cow. Or
and I
whatever.
put it on the counter and she priced it all up. And she was like, that'll be 11 quid. So, yeah, I go, can I have a bag? Yes. She just picked up a bag and chucked it on the stuff and then just stared at me until I put it all in myself. I was like, you fucking bitch.
What do you want from her?
Hello
there, sir.
Bag up my
Welcome
lunch.
to Saint.
She needs to cheer
Well,
up.
that's what you're like when I go in.
I love it.
There was one when I went in yesterday that the woman in front of me had given some of those vouchers that you get when
Oh yeah.
you tell, and one of them was printed in like green ink instead of black, and she was like, I don't know, I've never seen one of these in green before. And it took about 10 minutes asking every single member of staff.
Oh wow.
So I'm behind there in the queue, come on.
I actually did wonder
She's
when
like,
you came
I
in
don't know
why
why
you
it's
didn't
green.
why you didn't come to the kiosk, because there's no one ever comes to the kiosk. I'm always free.
I went to the kiosk today.
You saw me reading the Radio Times. That's how bored I was.
Eventually verified that it was a printer problem.
I was about to say the ink will just run. It's pretty constant though.
Who would forge coupons? That's just...
There's that big thing in New that people are doing it and sell it on eBay.
You can buy coupons on eBay. And there's actually specialist sites where
people
you
are
can buy
actually doing it.
What, coupons? For Sainsbury's and Tesco's and stuff?
Yeah, but they're all fake.
It was one of them that you get when your shop's been cheaper somewhere else. So it's like 30p off your next shop.
Yeah.
I got one of those. It said your shop was like X amount cheaper, and then just no money off my next shop. And it bothered to print me a coupon.
That's just to tell you that if you'd gone to Asda or Tesco, you would have paid £3 more.
I've already shopped and I've already paid. Nothing else has been.
I just throw this piece of paper in the bin. It wasn't.
I took it. I was like, yeah, free coupon. Oh, it's not even.
When I told you about my amazing money-saving idea that's going to make me a billionaire, and then I never have to do anything ever again at the age of 22. And you saw it, it's dangerous how much paper you get given. And self-scan, I mean, I know you don't work there, I do, but there's so much wasted paper because no one ever takes the receipts. And all they need to do is just have a little button that says, would you like a receipt? Yes or no. You just press no, doesn't print the paper. How much paper that's going to save?
A lot.
A lot.
If you times it by the number of stars.
Yeah, precisely. So basically, just call me the saviour of the planet if you want.
Call me!
Blondie, nice. But yeah, just call me.
The thing is, the system that's used by Sainsbury's is used by Tesco and Walmart and Asda and everywhere else.
No 50p's in those machines.
Because
they're American and
I put in all my copper to try and get rid of it, and I was
don't do that.
I know, it gave me more back than I gave it. I just thought,
speaking of money, when after I handed in my final essay on Thursday, I went for a pint with some of the guys in my seminar, and the two of them are American.
Oh.
And they were talking to me about why Britain doesn't have a 25p coin. Because quarter. And it made me think, why actually don't we? Because
ask them why America has a 1 cent coin, because it costs more to make than it's worth.
They all have that.
2.5.
They were talking about. I heard something about them making like a 99p coin.
Oh no, I thought they were going to abolish the 1p coin to make stuff.
I hate 5p's. Whenever somebody that I really hate comes into Sainsbury's and they pay for like a pack of chewing gum that's approximately 40p with a £20 note, I give them as many 5p's as possible.
Empty the tray. Yeah. Is there a point at which you can refuse to take money if it's too much?
Not really. I don't really care how people pay as long as they pay. The only thing that does just get me really annoying is old people who insist on playing the lottery and they think they can only pay for it in cash. You can pay for it on card if you want to, and they just say, "Oh, this is all I've got," and they're like a freshly ironed £20 note that they've been looking after all week, and they hand it over, and they've only paid £1, and I have to like take all of them. It really annoys me. And the other end of the scale is then you get people who can barely afford to buy their cigarettes, and they end up giving me grotty, horrible pennies that stink of scum. And I have to stick that away, kind of thing.
Some people that work for us tried to tell us this week that it's illegal to provide handwritten pay slips. They have to be typed. And that's not only wrong, but who would possibly think that? So what about tiny companies that don't have a printer? This could be suddenly outlawed. And they were so sure. And I'm just nervous.
Do people still pay by cheque for stuff?
Yeah, we get checks all the time.
What, from the Russian that you get your books off the back of a lorry from? Lolly.
Dimitri.
Kale! Always to send to Roman from GTA 4. It's always like... Where do you get your books from? Oh, through the looking glass here.
Yeah.
In case there's any detective listening.
Let's put Kale under the microscope.
What is your business model? Sell shit.
We buy from charity shops and then put 500% interest on how much we sell.
Everyone wins. It's not immoral. You're paying the full asking price that the charity shops are asking.
So
have you not got a Christmas bestseller? Nope. I don't think I've ever been in this shop, Kale.
No, you haven't.
I haven't.
Your
You
brother
know
has.
what? You can
Dan
at least
has. Boy does.
you work.
In the back and everything.
Have you?
We have
VIP
many
treatment.
nights out.
A good reach around. Oh, we need to grab that book on the
There's
shelf.
lock it in that one.
A lock-in in there?
I think we
A
did.
good old reading at 3 o'clock in the morning after the pub. I think.
You had a lock-in in there? When was this?
A long time
What
ago.
really lock in? We just
Quite
went
a
in
while
after
ago,
we'd
yeah.
been in the pub.
Is it about?
You had the keys in your pocket, is that what you mean?
I always have the keys in my pocket.
You got them right now? Oh, let's get ourselves there. Can we transfer the podcast in
We'll take it on the road.
I'm just get in the back of my car and hold all the microphones and somehow work it. Plug your computer into the cigarette lighter.
Oh, you ever done that? Sorry.
What plug is?
In theory, you can convert 12 volt to like 240 volt, but I wouldn't.
You think I
It's
know
the most dirty power ever.
cigarette lighter was that when I was very young, my brother told me that you could touch it with your thumb.
No.
So
Did you do it? Did
yeah.
you do it?
Well, I was a very
The
gullible
smell
child.
of, smell of burning skin
It's
is one of the
awful.
worst smelling things ever.
I had one of those comical scars on my thumb though. They look like a yeah. I can't think of the word,
So you
but
just want to help us out with this commentary.
Is it circle?
it was circular and hilarious. Anyway,
Testicle.
a testicle, yeah. Did I also mention on a random note that Susan Boyle looks like one of the thumbs from Spy Kids?
Yeah.
Did I mention that?
Oh, yeah, I've heard you say quite a few times.
I just think the way her face looks a little bit how, I remember in art in like year 9 or year 10 and used to play around with clay and used to make faces, and if you got the clay into a round shape and then just kind of pinched it in the middle, that's what her face looks like.
She looks like Dennis the Menace after a serious assault.
Actually, in a strange kind of way, you're not far wrong there.
Try not to picture her face much.
I bet her downstairs looks like Nasher. There we go.
The dog.
Now we're started.
There's the joke from Kale. So not only does Kale have the self-titled Wanker of the Week column, he also has the off-the-cuff remark joke that just makes us all just abhor. This is a very interesting piece of kit, Dan. What is this?
It's a fridge.
It's a I thought it was a fridge. I'm not gonna lie.
Just a little portable speaker.
What's this on top?
An iPod.
You could
dock,
us-
and
That's to adjust for
microphone.
various sizes of iPods.
Ah.
Maybe. It's probably not, I just guess.
Yeah.
Do you remember the old iPods?
Oh, no, I
You
found
too,
mine
man.
in the
I've still
garage.
got
Oh, you found
I
yours?
found mine in the garage today. Look at this.
I've still got
Oh,
it.
that is ancient.
That's
That's
a fourth
That is-
generation.
That is cool, man.
I don't think it's got any
Has it
battery,
got Snake on it? Does it work?
No, it doesn't even work.
It probably would
You
work
just
if you
broke
charged
it.
it up.
You're 160 quid.
I've just broken it. Oh god. Oh, I used to love these things. 20 gig. Is that even
I've got
Yeah.
USB sticks.
Mine's only
2004 that was made. By
8 years
some
ago.
Vietnamese
Chinese,
conveyor belt
Hon
worker.
High Precision Industries,
Yeah,
one of the biggest companies in the world.
by some poor child. Well, that's capitalism.
I
That's a
reckon.
good find. I quite enjoyed it.
You could eBay that. It's a retro collector's item.
No.
Has your iTunes updated very recently? Mine has.
To 11.
And did it? I don't know if you've got like cloud installed or you've got any like old
Fuck
music,
cloud.
but it added all of my old music that I've had since I was about 11 years old, and it's just it's just awful looking back at what I used to have, and they'd be there like with the all the now CDs and like, and I'd be like, oh god, and I went through them all, deleting them. And I was like, what was I doing at 11 years old listening to? Eiffel 65 and Blue is that's an anthem. That's an anthem. We can all agree that's an absolute tune.
Now 39, Hanson, Mbop.
Bop.
Classic.
That is
No,
very
now
good tune.
39. I still got now 49.
Prepare for these for Music Con.
They're all about now 80, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now 1000.
Now
learn any
30s
else.
and early 40s were always the best.
What? Because it was when you were growing up.
It when I was about 10-year-old and you had
Eiffel 65.
65, Mbop.
Darude. Sandstorm.
Sandstorm.
That was a tune. That was an absolute
Yeah,
tune. The
something
video
else.
made no sense. They were just running away from a briefcase, if I remember. Not the briefcase.
Why did music videos make sense?
I remember there was a really cool one, which was something about Miracle, and the video was just two female football teams having a huge, game of football, but
I thought you were going to go another direction.
Yeah.
having
Why
a
have I not seen
huge
this
game,
Video.
having a huge game of tonsil tennis. I don't know.
Hide the Frankfurter.
Yes, that game. Shoot my joystick. And
You spilled.
no, be silly. That's later when I spill.
Such fine stitching on this chair. I'm glad I'm not in bed.
It's a good chair, isn't it, boy?
It's
It's a
really
great
good
chair. Please go on more about the chair and how amazing it is. And these new bed sheets, Dan.
No, they're not. They're the same.
Is this where the proverbial magic happens? Is it?
That's as they say.
Exactly. The Lovenasium.
I saw that today. That was on
It's so good.
what law? That law. No. What law?
B10.81.
Law. Oh, such a good
I
thing.
believe we covered this last week.
We did. We talked about
How
many
good
things very
future
often.
was.
I'll keep leaning back. I should not do that. I got told off by the producer. Ruined sound quality for all of our 4 listeners.
We had 42 listeners this week.
42?
Really?
Yeah.
What? Does it tell you that on your thing?
Yeah, it tells me that. There was
Oh my god, I might book up my...
Three listens in Germany, which was that.
How many?
No.
How many?
Three
Really?
listens in the USA. We had
No, you're kidding me, really?
Sure.
Damn, how many in France?
42?
No, the only other countries were...
I was in France.
Did you
I
listen
listened
to
to it from France.
You were in France?
No, my internet's in France. And it tunnels out and comes back.
It didn't tell me.
Alright, I thought you would... You got 42? Oh, boys need to book up our ideas. I was there like just thinking, yeah, what was it, 4, 5, 42, man.
You had 2 listens in the USA.
Yeah.
We had to listen.
No, Kale, we,
I
no.
mean, it does a listen every time you get like a click, so...
It doesn't
still,
necessarily
You don't know
mean...
how long they've listened.
Oh,
Yeah, but
I'm
still.
just going to spam it.
They might have listened to 30
Oh,
seconds.
all I did
One
was
of these douchebags.
I posted it on Twitter, on
Yeah,
Facebook.
well, we only did... You did Twitter and Facebook, that was it.
But
one
I didn't really...
Yeah, some
I
people,
feel to
some people have told me they listen.
appease the American fans, I shouldn't be making the jokes that I was planning on making.
Especially in
The
light of
past
today's
4
events.
hours.
Yeah.
No, that's not
I don't think the entire country feels.
42 though, boys. It's certainly 42 more than I thought there was going to be.
I think that's a personal
One
record.
comment.
No.
The Nazis in space moment. That was later.
Nazis in space.
Which Nazis
We were
in
talking about
space?
We
Nazis
were
in
talking
space.
about a film that...
Oh,
I
Iron
was
Sky.
mentioning
Flying
some
swastikas.
film.
What a film. What a film. Hollywood. Greatest thing ever.
That's why I prepared this week. Oh,
That's
Could've told
why.
us.
That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't.
We could have a movie corner with special guest.
Movie corner.
Hobbit this
We
weekend.
should record some jingles.
yeah, but
Movie corner. Kale's wanker.
one could we?
Yeah, actually, though, The Hobbit though this weekend.
Yeah.
Hobbit's huge. I've heard mixed reviews though.
We're going to give you a review next week.
I've not heard any.
I've heard
I
that
don't
it's
trust
I've
reviews.
heard that it's better than all the
really. I've not heard that. To be fair,
I
I've
think
heard
That,
that.
well,
I think
to be fair, that review was from Martin Freeman.
Oh,
The guy.
that doesn't count.
The Hobbit.
It was from Peter Jackson.
I hate that.
There's also the Tarantino film out soon, Django Unchained. That's
That
been
looks
given
very
really good reviews. Yeah, just because he's got Christoph Waltz in it. What a guy!
He's. Oh, I thought you said
Christoph
Christopher
Waltz. You
Walken.
know the Colonel Hans Lander. That's him.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Yeah.
Who else is in it? Django.
Not everyone.
Jamie Foxx, is it?
Is it Jamie Foxx?
He gives me money. When
It is. Is it him?
I'm not seeing
I think
she's
I was
a
going to say
gold.
that. Yeah, that's right.
But you
But I-
guessing it is
you
Jamie.
know,
I'll check that.
did you see my tweet the other week? I don't really care. We've mentioned this before. I'll mention it very quickly, but I don't really care, as I say, for Family Guy, Simpsons anymore. But that one scene, the other episode, where they go to live, they move out because Peter's got amnesia, and they look under the sink, and there's a giant rat, and it comes out and just says, "Oh, I'm gonna go nibble on all the cables." For some reason, that just really tickles me. Really, really
I
tickles
thought
me.
the latest episode I thought was one of their best actually they've ever done.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
that one.
Yeah, that one. I don't know.
It's where
Inferno.
Meg becomes obsessed with a gay guy who's in love with Chris.
yeah, that's right.
And she,
Oh, it's because Mila Kunis starred in that film Friends with Benefits, and it's called Friends Without.
Yeah.
And you see, there is a method to my madness. Speaking of her, we were discussing top threes last night in terms of women folk celebrities.
All three Americans.
I
I saw that.
think she's hot, but I don't know if she'd be in my top three.
No, top one, and I've been saying this since about year 4. Is
Billy Piper. Yeah. How old was she when she first emerged? She must have been about
Old
12.
Older than us, so
Yeah.
it's alright.
Well, obviously, but what is this? This is interesting though, because do you mean the Billy Piper now,
Any.
or the
Any.
Billy Piper in the Diary of a Call Girl, where she's obviously less dressed?
I think my TV broke because I watched that film. Rewind.
It's burnt into the screen. And when you turn it off, it's still on the screen.
Nice. That's your top one. You wouldn't even have a top two.
God, yeah. Billy
Who
Piper.
else gets fluttered around? Not even Emma Watson.
Oh yeah, she'd be number 2.
I heard she's single, so she's one of those 42 viewers, isn't she? So
Might be the one American. If she's
Yeah.
in America, she might be over here now. I don't know.
she's a Brit. Get her back
Who
over here
knows?
where she belongs. Hashtag Empire. Yeah, why not?
What was it?
Hmm?
No.
What?
I was going to put my.
You were in a very
I was gonna put my-
philosophical pose of.
metaphorical thought in my metaphorical mouth.
The air.
Was America part of our empire?
American Pie.
Oh, America
Yeah.
part of our
Was
empire.
America, yeah. Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah, until they
Yes, it was.
fought back.
And then the Revolutionary War.
I thought
And then Assassin's Creed happened, apparently.
I thought some of us went over there, slaughtered some Indians, and then lived there.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
pretty
know
much it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know we occupied it.
Yeah. We imposed taxes upon them.
Yeah, we did. And
The usual spiel.
And then Connor.
And then Connor came along and did the business for us.
Sarah Connor.
And George Washington was like a Freemason, so...
Connor, whatever he's called.
And then Mel Gibson fought us off.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I was watching in my hungover stupor today. I was watching Braveheart. I can do word of the week. Stupor. I concur.
Yeah, use it in a sentence.
Mr. Burns has
Just a,
entered the room. Yeah, I was watching Braveheart. That's such a terrible film.
It's great.
It's
I
It's
watched-
full of inaccuracies.
I was listening to last week's and Kale mentioned Trainspotting.
The biggest inaccuracy.
The inaccuracy
in
is
the
that...
film, he has sex with that French princess.
Who's the... No, she's the Queen of France.
Queen of France,
And it
okay.
implies that
Now, at
her
the time-
child
yeah.
is then going to become
But
William
at
Wallace.
the time of William Wallace, she was 4 years
Yeah.
old.
And she wasn't even in the country, I don't think.
So I'm not saying William
Thought
Wallace
that through.
is a paedophile.
I'm not saying the greatest Scottish hero of all time
What I am
is...
saying is 4-year-olds probably cannot get pregnant.
yes, I would
Scientific
say.
imagine they like to play with history.
I don't think that'd stop
Did
a
I mention?
Scotsman.
Did I also mention it's Mel Gibson? He was a pretty fucked up guy anyway. So, but yeah, she wasn't even in the country
Give him
either.
some credit, he was Mad Max.
Mad
Max is a very good
Max.
film.
Christians don't believe in gravity. It's also crazily gone off the handle. Started making anti-Semitic remarks.
So was the, oh god, Good, the Bad and the Ugly guy, Clint Eastwood.
Started talking to a chair.
That was a good one. I don't follow US politics, but I watched The Chair.
Obama tweeted back that saying that
Fuck if I just
the chair's taken, Clint. You old man. Not badass though. Did I also talk about? Was it last week? I did talk about Recess last week.
Yes, maybe.
Did I?
Recently, you were
As
talking
in,
about
as in the
Recess.
cartoon show Recess.
Yeah. You
I
see
started watching them on YouTube and they're all like 10 minutes long. So it's just perfect time killer material. And Hustler Kid is the greatest character I've ever shown. When they're all stuck inside, they can't go outside because it's chucking it down with rain.
They're also relatable.
And they're all turning into zombies because they're all like, oh, I really want to go outside. And he comes across and goes, hey, things from the outside. He's got like leaves in his pocket. He's trying to sell them leaves. Oh, what a guy.
Do you know what I remembered?
Time
TV
wasn't
from childhood.
Go on.
Smart Guy.
Smart
Yes.
guy.
T.J. Henderson.
Smart guy.
I remember the
Never seen
name.
Smart Guy.
Was that a
Remember the
BBC or an ITV?
It was a Nickelodeon thing. About a young
Smart
genius that went to
Guy.
college and he was about 10 years old.
I definitely remember the name.
No, I don't remember that,
I
man.
definitely remember the name. I thought that could
The
have been
smart young
smart.
life of Mr. T.J. Henderson. Super intelligent, a fine young gentleman.
Pass me by.
You realise the rhymes were that tight. That's almost syllable for syllable.
10-year-old whiz kid.
Iambic
high school.
Iambic
Jimmy
pentameter.
Neutron.
Oh, that was a show. I saw the film very recently. He goes into space with no helmet on. Seems legit.
You could survive for quite a long
Genius.
time in space with no helmet on.
It's Jimmy Neutron's time. That's alright.
Oh, Johnny Bravo.
Oh, what a show.
No, it's still good to this day.
What a great show. I remember he went on a date with a goat. And the goat drove really fast and crashed a lot.
Yeah, goats
Not
probably
really for
would.
children though, that show.
How?
Yeah, the general sort of gist.
Do you know who writ Johnny Bravo?
Seth MacFarlane.
I
Yeah.
thought it was voice Johnny
I thought he
Bravo.
voiced it, yeah.
I'm sure I did it. It worked with
Well,
that
maybe
company.
whatever noises Johnny Bravo makes.
Just that Brian. That's all I see.
He was the example of the guy that just went to the gym and would only work on his upper body because his upper body was huge, his legs were just stick thin.
His legs were literally still.
You even lift.
Stick man drawing. It's like Monday, Tuesday.
It's a fine beer.
No, it's
That's French though.
tastes like fruit.
Mm.
It's French.
It is French.
At least mine's Dutch.
Schwanenberg, as they say.
Dutch.
In Paris.
Alright, as they say. I've never heard that order.
Charlie, mine and
Yes.
yours are brewed in the same vat down the street, so they're probably the same thing.
yeah. We've mentioned that before as well.
They just changed
was
the
that pilot material?
I've gone Italian this week.
You have done Italian this week. I would like my women as well.
Speaking of Italy, I've got a good link here.
That's it.
Let's talk about
Oh god.
the Italian football.
Oh,
You
seamless.
see that?
Seamless, Dan.
I'm good.
Seamless.
Getting good at this.
Seamless.
This is why he takes notes.
This is why he's produced some word is lowly down on the chain.
Yeah. I'll just feed you.
What's his name? Can you get his name?
I don't know.
His name is Lone Udinese.
Was it Benito? No.
Mr. Provedani.
Mr. Who?
Provedani.
Does he talk like, hey, I went to Udinese?
He's not.
Yeah, he was the only fan. He was the only fan who showed up to Udinese's away game against Genoa.
That's a...
Against Genoa.
I think.
Wasn't he there? Wasn't he in
He
the
was
city
in
on business,
yeah,
and he just decided to go on a whim?
He's a wine merchant.
Oh,
Of
that's
course,
it.
of course he is. Of course he is.
Good.
Which is clearly a front for Mafia Stooge. Let's be honest.
No, that's Meat Factory.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, the Laughter House.
At what point do you think he realised he was the lonely fan? I think, oh, it's kick-off soon. Some people will show up. Like, oh, it's the first guy.
But see, they won though, didn't they?
They won 2-0, yeah. And he,
So what do you do? Run over? Yeah.
Just sit on his knees. And
like he's leaning against the front, sort of railing. Not even in a seat, just sort of leaning against the front. And like waving at the players.
That would be such a surreal thing for the
he
players.
can't stand any chance, can he? There's just one of him. What's he going to do? Sing?
Imagine if the game got quite rough and tumble, and the fans started getting that kind of, out for blood kind, vibe. Let's hurt their away fans, all one of them. It's just,
brutally murdered.
What a guy though. He gets to go to the next game, isn't he, for free?
Yeah,
I thought it was the next
And
couple.
they all said Merry Christmas to him. They did initially boo him though, is that right?
What?
What? Like boo the only
boo your own
fans.
No, the other fans.
Yeah, the other fans.
Oh, okay, I can kind of understand that.
Supposed to be in jail. Roy the Roasters. What? We've got to mention
Is that your
the
Italian accent? Your accent's a nice strong point, Charlie.
I'm sorry.
Charlie's accents of the week. We're all the same.
Czechoslovakia.
I've shown you Roy the Roasters before though, haven't I?
Yeah.
Many times.
Greatest thing ever.
He is rather good.
I say Smudger. Wife looks terrific since she dyed her hair under 6 inches taller. Oh, I can never stop watching that. Monkey Dust in general. Have you seen Classically Trained Actor?
I haven't seen Monkey Dust in years.
Classically Trained Actor is a guy who talks like this because he's a classically trained actor. But in any situation, so his wife's coming on to him and they go upstairs to slap it around. And it's like, oh yes, this is good. You fucking whore. It's amazing. It's the most amazing thing you're ever going to see. That show was twisted though. That show was really twisted. Yeah. Dark humour of the week. Guys, if you took notes with a green pen as well. It's actually hit home. Have you ticked off Udinese now? It's like, yes, we've done that. What else did you write down, genuinely? You did have it to me, but
Looking at the stories that I saw.
What other stories have you got for us to
Got
cynical?
His Holiness.
His Holiness?
Not the Pope on Twitter, no. Lionel Messi.
Oh, right. I thought you were like... what?
Well,
the Pope is on
Twitter.
Twitter.
That is a story, yeah, but...
The Pope. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Are you allowed to... Like,
What?
on Twitter, you can say anything to anyone. You can be abusive,
Yeah.
racist.
Can
you say that back to the Pope?
Somebody logged in as the Pope recently and just said, haha, Godspeak. No. It's quite impressive.
They did a video of him on the iPad actually doing it.
I'm sure he doesn't read all the replies and stuff. I'm sure he just...
I'm sure he cries himself to sleep.
They get tagged
tells
for
someone.
him and he just presses send.
Yeah.
That's all he does.
Oh, I'm a bit surprised if he presses
It's the
that.
same with Barack Obama.
He even thinks of the...
Sorry, one more time. What? Yeah,
That'll be a nice surprise when you listen
Longer of
back.
the week.
that will be a nice surprise.
It's Pope.
His handle is @Pontifex.
At Pontifex.
He's Holiness.
I've got some trivia here. It means
Oh, wow.
bridge builder, something like that.
Does it?
He's the bridge. The Pope is the bridge between God and
Catholic
the
Church.
humans.
Bishops and altar
I always
boys.
thought that was death.
Catholic Church. Well, a 150-year-old man can build an ark. Fill it with two of every animal.
Back to the real. That's Lionel Messi.
Oh, go on,
Oh,
yeah.
here we
He
go.
did his record this week.
He also
Yeah.
scored 2 goals last night as well.
Did he? Oh,
Yeah,
see
so he's
that.
now on to 89.
People do 90.
Have you heard about that guy in Zambia, though? That apparently
Which one?
scored 107 goals in the 1970s, and the Zambian FA, with all that huge power they wield, have gone to FIFA to debate this record. And
Proper though.
well, that's the point.
Yeah, but if it's a registered FA.
In the Zambian league,
Yeah, but still.
where a wildebeest runs onto the pitch halfway through a game.
Just because the last
Alright,
sponsor
you
of the...
racist.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
we've lost the
totally.
ball. We've lost the ball. We're not going to see one of them for You know.
No listeners in Zambia this week. If you're in Zambia and feel
It's, I didn't really. We just lost our entire African viewership.
I haven't yet. I'll let you know when they get on board.
42 though. I'm quite astounded by that, to be honest, Dan.
I might just log on from a couple of different VPNs.
But it was just us at home refresh play.
I thought that could be the case, but I haven't listened to it once.
We've got a very small corner of the niche market.
Yeah.
That is a
We
small
have.
corner.
Allow me to put my little general's hat on and do a stirring speech now. We need to grow.
So the first one, we didn't really promote it very highly.
No, considering.
We started with 0, and now I've got 38, so a couple of weeks, 1 million. We can do our current growth rate.
Exponentially, we can only get
It's
better.
very exponential, that.
Yeah, exponential starts up slowly.
The graph would just be like.
It just
Well,
starts,
that's how these things happen.
starts on million.
I thought I was going to go viral this week. I had some
I
plays
saw
on
that.
my music SoundCloud.
It was very impressive.
Oh, I see how it is. We're gonna cross
It's all
promotion,
up run.
cross pollination.
For 3 days, I got like 50 listens every day on the song. It's a song by Clint Eastwood actually, on the film Unforgiven.
I thought he
composed
wrote
it. He composed it. Yeah.
that he wrote a song.
Yeah.
I thought he could.
The
Oh, right.
soundtrack.
I just didn't realise he was that cool.
Thought I was going to go viral as well.
The play stopped.
That's for different reasons. Kale.
I'll just put some cream on it. Boom. There we go.
You said you had no material. Where are these notes? Where are these notes?
All off the
Where
top
are
of my
these-
head.
Where are these notes?
This is what I'm here for.
Just when you thought it was going to go down the pan, Kale comes in with a rasper to save the day. Going back to Messi though, I think he's got 2 games left now before the end of the, because they go on a Spanish Christmas break, don't they?
I reckon I'll get 9.
Lazy Spaniards.
There must be only 1 away now after
Well,
last
see, when
night.
he's never scored only 1 goal a game. He's scored at least 2.
Yeah.
This
July-
season,
July.
at least 2, and he's got about 7 hat-tricks.
July is the only month of the year he didn't score any goals,
Yeah.
but that's because obviously he didn't play football in July. But that's the only.
That's a bit of a stupid thing to say.
But when Gerd Muller did his record, he did score in every month, but he had a World Cup year, I think. Oh no, 72. That's not a World Cup year. Maybe a European Championship year or an international, whatever. But he scored in every month.
Gerd Muller said.
He said he was a giant, which I found slightly ironic.
He'd only be better if he was playing for Bayern Munich.
Only would, wouldn't he?
He should be playing.
He's no Big Red though. What a guy.
I looked at Munich on a map. I did not know how far south it was. It's very, very far.
München. Are you going to Germany for Christmas? No, for Christmas, for New Year.
Yeah, pretty much.
For see Lena, that's right.
See our listener in Germany.
Yeah, man.
One of our many listeners in Germany.
There were 3 players.
There is a method to our madness.
I've seen
Lloyd goes on
1/3
holiday
of
for
ours.
recreational reasons. We've now turned it into a business trip. We write off it because it's expensive.
Can we
I've
claim?
written off everything to expenses.
Can we claim that for?
My Christmas present's been written off as expenses. But not if you're listening. Chancellor of the Exchange.
Speak up there, boy.
Speak up there, George Osborne. To see some hired
To be
goons
fair,
come in and drag.
Shout out to Gideon there.
I work from home, so it's my office, so therefore it's a business expense. You
You don't have to defend yourself to us.
Lawyered.
I'm gonna get a lawyer in a minute and destroy Dan's carpet. I spent so much money today for Christmas presents. Oh, just
Whoa, you're not done yet.
no. I've been had an essay in for Thursday,
Whoa.
so I've been concentrating on that.
You've written an essay for someone's Christmas present.
Here you go, mother.
That's not great.
How much I love
Reasons
you.
why I don't have to get you a Christmas present.
Please note the footnotes here. References here.
Citations needed
For
there.
likes, what?
No, I had to write an essay for like yesterday.
Yes.
And so I finished uni yesterday. Whoop. And had to do my Christmas presents today because I've got work pretty much solid from then on. And I've decided that my love and the relationship that has to my bank account for my family, it's not a great relationship. My dad was easy to buy for. I can probably say he's not going to listen to this. Dad just got him some exotic beers, which is why I could have bought one for tonight. But no, that could have been a talking point, except I got stuck with some Kronenbergs. Mum's very difficult to buy for. Perfume. I've got a really funny thing about buying perfume.
Perfume for my sister.
Perfume
It's
with bath
always
salts.
very... Bath's always a safe bet. But, I don't know. I was, my brother had already done it, and he told me what he got, and obviously you can't get the same thing, because that's just weird.
Just get them an accessory for what your brother got.
Yeah, that's a cop-out.
No, it's not. Well, I mean, who cares?
Because Mum was really ambivalent and ambiguous. Oh, get me anything. Oh. Nothing then.
Oxo cubes.
I got my little brother his first Leeds top.
Oh, did
and
you?
taught him the lead salute. So all night, like Jacob get in the bath. Jacob got bed.
That's what's
all he's been doing.
Does he actually like
Sport-
football? You're not like
I mean,
forcing him into this.
I am forcing him to sport leads, but he plays football in summer. But he ain't got a choice now.
You're going to become one of those die-hard parents
I
on
am.
the side
I'm
of
going
the
to be
pitch.
one of them pushy brothers. Just because I can't play football, he will.
You calling my son? My brother.
Fucking tackle him! You fucking tackle him now!
So you're going to just turn him into you?
Yeah.
What a grumpy old fuck.
Old.
Young. You will be old one day.
Yeah, some of us are 22, that's old.
By the time we get to podcast
I'm the youngest
1,000.
person here. Why am I?
I'm waiting until one of us gets to quarter of a century on.
Yeah, I'm the baby.
Yeah, podcast 1,000. And we get special guests on.
One a
I'm
week,
just waiting for the
20
first
years.
birthday podcast, which we boyd is
What?
if we're still going. Yeah.
Do a Christmas special.
We should do a Christmas special.
I don't know what
I've
we do differently.
got a slight worry. I don't know where my phone is, boys. This is a slight.
Why do you need that?
This is a slight worry. Got my phone. I've got my wallet. Sorry.
Car.
Call,
It
chat.
is in my car. My car's all the way like downstairs though, and out the door and cold. Don't go there.
Oh, I left my car.
My car in my pocket at home.
Probably could fit in this room.
Because I was going to check what day is New Year's Eve, as in D-Day.
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 I don't know why.
June the 6th,
Yeah.
1944.
Whack up the calendar.
Me and
It
Tolly
is
were in
Monday.
Monday, yes.
and
Tuesday
Monday.
is Tuesday.
I'm not working at all, I don't think, until like the 3rd or the 4th. We should do a New Year's Eve podcast and go after.
I'm in
Let
London.
me see go out.
I'm in London for New Year.
London.
Don't get me started on London again.
Why-
Fucking love
why
my
you-
Fucking love
I'm doing some research for the podcast.
You doing
Cockneys.
Alright, I thought you were
See
being
what-
serious.
I mean, see if Kale's theories are correct.
You building some bridges, some,
David Attenborough.
some Dan's networking in
Nah, I'm
London.
here with the Cockneys.
In the natural habitat.
Dan's doing an expose
Yeah,
on the
do you-
Cockney
do
Rebel.
you Fucking love your mother.
Excuse me, sir. Do you?
I'm fucking dead. I started.
Fucking love him.
Who are you asking? Who are you fucking asking?
You fucking talking to me?
Oh, the apples and pears. Claire Rayner's and apples and pears, the only two Cockney ranks.
Place of me.
Talking about it, you're missing your dog.
Mm.
James
It's
Blunt.
definitely the car, I've just rung it, so.
What does that mean, Kale? I like to go hunting.
Try not to say that
If we
word
want
in
to
this
go fetch
podcast.
it, we can bitch about it to the listeners.
Why? What's wrong with that word? Oh, that word. Yeah. We should do next week, though. We'll have a Christmas one next week. I'll bring presents.
Oh, we have to spend money on presents.
Well, I
Got
will.
money, you can
But
make it.
I'm quite effeminate, so I will.
Paper mache.
Here we go, boys.
I
I wanted some
we've got to
beers.
get the crappiest present we can think of, but you're not allowed to spend more than about £4.
Wife? No, I spend more than
Because you can't get
£3.60.
anything good for under £4.
We'll do Secret Santa, and we'll set a budget of £4.
Oh, really? Then we have to make it podcast reveal.
Yeah, we'll reveal
Dan,
that.
Dan, got to randomise
Oh, this is
it
good.
to it.
This is good because not only are we being entertaining and insightful, but we're also planning ahead for next week.
Yeah.
We're getting a present.
And we
And-
can offer
and-
consumer advice on the things we're going to buy.
Is it just going to just become beer?
No,
You go,
beer's
Kale,
always a
some
good gift.
It's an exotic bit.
Even if it's bad, beer's a good gift. We have to get the worst gifts we can possibly get.
Let's get the worst bit. Horrible bit.
Smiths.
Here's some beer, right? But what?
Yeah.
Actually, I was in the. I bought the beers from the House of Trembling Madness. 'Cause you know they have that little downstairs beer,
The beer shop, yeah.
and the Samuel Smith shelf was empty in the they had like a little shelving, and he said that they're really popular with tourists, which
They don't know what they're
I
doing.
find very, very, very interesting. I was tempted by one of the. You get like a glass as well as a couple of beers. Those kind of gift sets, but I went for 6 of the strongest beers with the strangest names. There were some Austrian ones.
Tactical
With, like,
nuclear penguin.
yeah, there's some Australian ones called like lots of umlauts. And,
Love them.
Oh, Austria. I thought it was Australian. Sorry.
no.
Get some Fosters.
It's like, oh, Austria?
Forsters. There's 2 radio DJs about that, and the woman that committed suicide.
Oh,
You see them, they were like distraught.
Yeah.
so I'm trying to cry on cue. It was embarrassing.
It's bad though, but they couldn't have done anything about it.
No, I couldn't. They said like,
You see Morrissey's comment about it. Have you
Oh,
asked me that?
Does
You
it involve the phrase, please buy my
I don't
new
want
single?
Morrissey. I don't even want Morrissey on this podcast.
no.
I'll be very quick then. You said that it's the royal family's fault and that Kate Middleton was faking her illness.
He would say that.
Yeah, he would.
Well, yeah.
I hate
Who would say anything to sell an album?
That's I'm not saying that's a stupid thing to say.
Mopey, fucking Midlands, fucking bastard that he is. You've opened a can of worms with me on Morrissey.
Are you done?
Yes.
Can we move on?
Can I have a second to think of something insulting to say about
It
it?
doesn't involve words fucking...
It involves the phrase, that fucking Morrissey. No, I'm done.
Are you done?
Yeah.
So Kale, as we said before...
Is he wanker of the week?
Yeah, is he?
Morrissey.
Yeah, he is.
The wanker of the decade.
Wanker to 20 minutes.
Wanker
Is he
of
more
the day.
wanker than Donald Trump?
He is.
Eminem, Leeds Fest. Are you going to go?
I wanna.
You wanna?
Yeah.
You can go.
Well, you can go.
For the small price of £205.
Yeah, that's a...
That's the big if, isn't it? Who will do the headliners? Do we know yet?
Alt J headlining Radio 110.
Ooh, that would be quite good. Ah, DJ, do
But
a
that's
check
it.
for us.
And then they announced Skepta and Wiley are there. Do you want
Wiley?
to say for a laugh?
Was he the one that was
Oh.
wearing his Rolex?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Skepta's the one that did.
When I
Rolex
punched
suit.
Richard Pick in the face, remember that? Not deliberately, of course.
Deftones,
Subfocus.
Subfocus.
Subfocus, they sound like a dubstep band.
They were quite good. but-
Wab, wab, wab.
They were there when we went to see Vaccines.
Yeah,
and you
we went to see them instead of the vaccines.
Wab,
It was
wab,
incredible.
Wab, wab. Who's that there? Oh, sorry, no, it was just the
Yeah, okay, the bottle.
Have they sold out already?
No, they're doing...
Oh, they do like a pre-release.
Yeah. They're doing pre-sale till 31st, or you can put 50 quid down to guarantee a ticket.
Or you can just record a kick-ass podcast and just give them free tickets.
Yeah, man.
Hint to the fucking hint.
251 days.
And counting. Can't wait, lol. Hashtag.
Control.
Hashtag friends forever. Have you got any lol people on
That's pretty weird.
on Twitter that are just just for the sake of laughing at?
Not really.
I've got some on
You're
Facebook.
missing out
So
with
is
somebody.
it at Charlie Woodhead? I've got-
Nah, it's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
It's funny.
yeah.
That it's funny. It's funny.
It's funny.
It's funny.
I made a joke, I make a joke.
You made a joke at my expense. Go you.
Classic humour.
Did you see the thing about? Oh god, the taxi driver last night.
Yes,
don't
I
usually
saw that.
don't usually get annoyed by people, but
He
God,
caught me.
he wasn't actually. He wasn't. But he thought when I told him that I did a history degree, he thought that he knew more about history than I did.
Maybe he's doing
Did you
maths.
school then?
I did school him, but he wouldn't listen. Said, what's that guy? The Italian guy, Hitler. And I was like, no.
Just humour.
Yeah. I'll tell you, it was worse than him. So who was that? I was saying bloody Enoch Powell in the 1950s. Said, okay. Pol Pot in Canada. I was like, Canada, Cambodia.
Here you go, Pol Pot.
He said though he went on a holiday in Cambodia.
Who did?
This guy. And I said, is that a reference to the band, or did he actually go on a holiday in
Are you
Cambodia?
Jello Biafra in disguise?
He just vexed me. Then he didn't know in World War II. Then he didn't know when World War II ended.
Oh,
I think people use that word anymore.
Just go in. It's like a cold spring. It's gonna go.
Like the Guru Kid. Do you remember the Guru Kid?
Just back to recess.
Oh yeah, great show.
Love
No,
this.
that was a proper guru, not like Matt Clifford.
Guru
Yeah,
Baba.
we are Guru.
Sex pest
So what's happened to him? Did you let him off?
He's on bail.
Is it bad? I'm not like...
Yeah,
He's
it
on
was
bail.
that whitehead guy's on bail.
Whitehead.
Whitehead. The
That is my son.
the WikiLeaks guy.
Oh, Julian. No, he's inside. He lives inside an.
But he wasn't
an
bail.
embassy.
He wasn't
No,
bail. He
he's a
ran away.
despicable cunt, isn't
He lives
Everyone-
inside an.
Everyone went from liking
Yeah,
him
he is.
to
Because
hating him.
if he goes outside, he gets
He wants to
arrested.
go... Where is it? Somewhere in South America. He's
Ecuador.
Bolivia.
Bolivia.
Oh, it is Ecuador. Yeah.
exporting
Sash Ecuador.
But everyone from liking him to hating him, it was a massive change.
Ecuador!
See, someone remembers.
Antonio Valencia is from Ecuador.
He is.
Antonio,
Winger
mad
of
guy.
Manchester
Dirty
United.
scum.
Greatest football team.
He's not quite El Hadji Diouf, who's guaranteed in Leeds for the next year and a half.
Is he?
Well,
How much are we paying him?
fuck,
15
say
million.
About
£1
$1 million a week.
What a guy, though. Why is he not here?
I think it's worth it.
I think he's spitting in a homeless man's face.
Patrick Bateman.
Oh, what? You see that? I think I told him that. I mentioned it. When was it you and someone was having a very normal chat on Facebook, and I put the scene from American Psycho where he just kills that guy.
Which one?
Where he kills Gerard Leto.
Oh yes.
It's like, hey Paul! And Hugh talks about Huey Lewis
He
in the
does
news.
talk about Huey Lewis for a long time.
I don't know why I was watching the video. I was like, let's post this in the middle of a really normal conversation and just see the reaction. And the conversation just ended. It's like, oh, I've killed him.
I don't understand that reference, Charles.
Stop.
I
Good film, though.
I understood some of these words.
Good film though.
It's a good
I gotta admit, I laughed at. I laughed at the clip of it him murdering someone with an axe.
It's fun, it's a
Well, he's
funny,
certainly
it's a funny film.
Tries to feed a cat to a cash machine. Not the other way around.
That is a good
But
film.
it is Christian Bale, so.
Yeah.
No.
Anything
Kale,
else?
you're missing it. It's not Christian Bale. It's
My dad sounds like that at the minute. He's lost his voice. Come home from work today, like early. He's like,
Was he all pumped and like covered in scars?
no, it just sounds like
Tickets from Gotham City while I was back.
he's secretly Batman.
You've never checked on your house with Batcars. Batcopter.
No.
I still maintain that how no one knew it was him for so long. It's just preposterous how no one would figure it out. He's a lonely bachelor with lots of money who disappears for a random time. He's the only person in Gotham that could possibly...
He's covered up there, like Superman.
Superman, that's the whole point of
He's
Superman.
slightly
Puts on some
different
glasses.
Yeah, but he changes his hair and puts on different clothes and suddenly
Yeah, but it's his
Who's this guy?
takes his glasses off.
And the fucking woman who works with him in the office and then is Superman's
Lois.
lover. He's like, how did you not notice that? No.
There's a new one of them coming out.
I'm going
by,
out for
there is.
reasons.
Zack Schneider, the guy from 300 and Watchmen.
Ah,
Watchmen.
Origin
That
story.
sex scene in Watchmen.
Going back to the origins once again of another superhero.
What?
As they do. It's back when
Yeah,
him-
it's-
Oh,
It's a thing that's recurring.
Man of Steel.
let's just do another origin story of a superhero.
Did they do that with Spiderman, didn't they?
Yep.
I've not seen that.
No, they did normal Spider-Man, they did the Amazing
With Tobey
Spider-Man.
Maguire. Oh, yes.
Yeah, which is like two different comics.
I'm not a big,
Oh, yeah, you two. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Spider-Man.
That is the...
I started watching a video of that guy, like the top 10
I was
quotes.
wondering if he's not in the new one, I presume.
Oh, Jonah Jameson. Oh.
Oh, please, yes.
Get me pictures of Spider-Man! What? That is just so funny. I don't know why.
You're fired!
Yeah.
So what about the planetarium next week? You're unfired!
J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Can't pay you. Give you a Christmas ham.
Christmas meat.
Yeah, that's a big box of Christmas meat. Go outside, talk to that woman. She'll give you some Christmas meat.
So your wife's on the line, she's lost a checkbook. Thanks for the good news.
So funny. I don't know why. His voice just makes me laugh.
It's just
He's a menace!
everything he does is
Whack him up!
I love him.
Oh, just the voice is so iconic. In fact,
The
if...
Simpsons sort of parody of him as well.
Oh, yeah.
It was him, I think.
Yeah, it probably was.
Was
He
that...
was in the movie first, wasn't he, doing that?
Yeah.
Is that the one where Homer becomes a food critic? Or is
I don't know
that...
which one, I just
It was a, yeah.
He plays the guy in the movie who was like
Matt
advisor
Kyle.
to the president.
5 unspeakable
Ah, yeah.
options.
Oh, the kind of baddie, as it were.
There's also
President Schwarzenegger.
Number one. Number two.
more famously Cave Johnson.
That's the joke.
That was his best album.
Oh, that was pretty cool and
He
cool.
won a couple of awards for that.
He did, yeah.
He deserved it. So there were 3 voice actors in that game. All of them won awards.
Stephen Merchant, good guy.
Good guy.
I don't know who the woman
Okay.
is for the GLaDOS.
Ellen McCain.
That's it, yeah.
She's also an opera singer. So
Is she?
when there's singing to be done in the game, she's not a good voice actor. She's an opera
Multi-talented.
singer. So which why every game has singing in it.
I want him to be the when after our worldwide infamy is ensured by this podcast. When they make a biopic, Spielberg comes a knocking and says, "Guys, can we do a biopic of your journey from the lowly doldrums of media to the height?"
Multinational
And
fame.
he wants actors to play each other. So like he wants
Okay,
Tom
who
Cruise to play
played
you.
Who played... What? Tom Cruise?
This is going to be in like 10 years, so I think Tom Cruise will be a bit old for it.
Alright,
But
fine,
I'm 6'4".
fine.
Tom Cruise is about 5'9". I've got ginger hair and glasses.
Slash playing.
Well, I want him to play me, J.K. Simmons.
Possibly.
Oh no, damn! I just spilled some beer on your floor. Get me pictures of Spider-Man.
himself.
Yeah, it's like,
It's
no,
crap. It's crap.
no
Not
celebrities
bad.
look like me. Not even one I can
Justin
just.
Timberlake.
JT.
Yeah, it's the only one.
Parker, wait up!
Yeah,
I
that's
just-
my piece.
Because they're the
So
second.
that's like,
Yeah.
I was in the pub the night.
Yeah.
This is my piece.
I was there.
Who was that?
What a
Who was
guy.
in the
Yeah,
Rick?
yeah.
That was a good night out.
My piece.
Everyone Scout couldn't come.
Where did you go then? Did it Tad or your argument?
We just potted around in Tad. We got some,
Tad,
we got some life advice from the guy that sells chips.
Sturton
That's
Pub,
pretty good.
followed by
Some albums.
Howden, no, Fox
I have no
Howden,
idea.
Queen, Coach.
How is a
Big
queen
line.
these days?
Excellent.
That's
Not
first
the-
time
the
I've been
Queen,
in a
but
they've
long
got-
time.
They've got new tables.
It was pretty good last time.
New
wasn't it?
tables.
New
wow.
tables.
Well, it's
You
not
know,
new, they've chopped the old
No,
tables.
they actually have new tables. You know, like the tiki bar
new floor,
from
yeah.
Holiday, just kind of like that. Like really low tables, really wicked
When
chairs.
last time we went in the back room, them tables are just the ones,
Oh, they are.
the old ones that are just
Just chop
chopped.
the legs in half
Yeah.
and just sold as new.
I've
not big.
been there for many years, has to be said.
Well, you
Pretty,
live in
it'd be
Tabs.
pretty good if it were busy.
It was busy on Friday.
Yeah, it was.
I thought it was meant to be the best of a bad bunch.
No, that's the coach.
Which is
Chuck and Hose. We practically had a lock in there on Wednesday night.
They do quite a few lock-ins at Skeleton actually, because no one ever just
It's
can be
his
asked to
fault.
leave.
He sold me a
Because
bottle
they
of
can't
wine
leave.
at 5 to closing time. Can you drink some time?
Oh, you could never leave. Wanky shit demon.
Is that the Hotel California?
That is, but it's also the wanky shit demon, which is another thing in.
What?
We want to talk about the wanky shit demon.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah, don't ever watch it, but watch it. When you decide to have a dump, and then.
Just stop.
all right, well, all right, fine.
Probably. I imagine.
Is that a Christmas present?
This can be the No Holds Bar Too Hot
Yeah, that's a
podcast
box
edition of the DVD that
DVD
we're
extra.
the DVD extra. I won't explain. We'll look at it later.
Christmas this year comes courtesy of Amazon.co.uk.
I did.
Everything I've bought.
When you type in,
One, two. It was easy.
I've not bought anything actually off Amazon this year.
Dell.com. But that's it. I bought and paid for my own Christmas
They
present.
withdrawn from the smartphone market. I didn't even know Dell had a smartphone.
That's it, yeah. The thing is, they weren't very good. Bless them.
I-
They could have tried. If they've stuck at it, they could have
Less than
Oh, we tried.
like an animal
Tiny
putting
Dell.
out its misery.
Revenue's up 29 billion a year. Poor Dell.
I know, just all these companies like they're pulling out of the smartphone. You think, oh god, are they not doing too well? Oh, no, they still make profits.
I don't think there's
Like
good
5 billion.
smartphone manufacturer. They're all equally bad.
Yeah, if I did have an iPhone, it wasn't downstairs in my car.
Send us them if you wish. We'll test them out. Yeah.
Boy, you got a ball on that.
You ready?
Oh.
Throwing. Sorry, good catch.
Podcast Olympics.
I throw
Don't
it.
throw it back. You keep it.
Kale just went. Yeah, alright.
Yeah, you saw that. The catch and opening one more. No. Pretty cool.
Cool, that's the word, yeah.
Sad for lonely.
Head down.
What do you say? Yeah.
Head down.
I'm so depressed.
It's a nice jumper you're wearing.
Oh, what's the point? It's a very nice
Is that
jumper.
cheer up?
Is it actually?
I always get cheered up by
Fashion corner.
a lovely cardigan. Always cheers me up.
I did jumper once.
The party cardigan.
It's the
Many
jumper I
times
wore
we've
last
had.
time.
Is it?
And the jeans and the socks and maybe the underwear. So,
And the glasses.
I got, yeah.
But you wear those all the time.
I haven't changed, I've just been up.
That's different. I decided to wear something other than normal socks today. That's why I put on one blue one and one white one. I think it's cool to be different.
No, bro.
Nope.
Ah,
I've
socks.
just got news. A certain DJ we know has made a music video, and there's a shot of our beloved bus park in it.
No,
Yeah.
really.
Oh, shit, you know.
You know what I think?
Is it?
Big shout out.
It's the tall one, not the small one.
Ah.
It's the thin
Ah.
one, not the big one.
DJ?
Oh, yeah.
His middle name is mother.
Speed limit records.
Motherfucking.
Speed limit records.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
That's
it.
him. I really want to see this music video now. I want to see Town Bus Park.
I don't.
Is it?
Producer says.
And I don't. Is it been superimposed on the background? Like
Producer says nah. Catchphrase.
Phone's also corrected Dick Duck again.
£10,000
There's a
house.
Christmas yet.
Hmm?
I'm really looking forward to Christmas. I don't know why.
Well, I told you about the story of the rep
Starts too early. I think all the sort of build up starts too early, so I've sort of peaked and I think it's
I
like
agree.
Christmas like tomorrow or something, but it's still another week and a half
I
away.
agree.
It's like,
Yeah.
come on.
I've also got the two monster shifts at Sainsbury's, the Saturday and the Sunday before Christmas. Is when
Come
obviously
on.
everybody comes in to get all of their food.
Oh no, we've ordered ours from local butchers because we're nice people.
Yeah, we did that as well. We got all the meat from the Haxby. But
Local shop.
Haxby, is that local to you?
it is.
Got a couple of
It
friends
is.
at
There's a
Haxby.
Sainsbury's there. There's a dry cleaners there. There's also
They're a bunch of
idiot drivers there.
Oh! All my friends, sorry. Just,
What, really? Are they off max speed?
yeah, they all got really nice cars.
They
They
don't
all
drive
drive
into things.
Well, why would you say that? Which car have you been overtaken by?
Which cars have I been overtaken by? In max speed?
Yeah, go on.
None.
I said idiot
Well, you said they all have idiot drivers.
Yeah, because there's a gap that you could get about like 2 buses through, and they insist on going about 4 miles an hour through. And
Oh no, these are not the people I know in
Oh,
Max
right, no.
Speed.
There's the other type of idiot driver.
Yeah, type. Yeah. Looking at new
There's
cars.
crazy aquaplaning.
I was looking at new cars. Insurance group maximum of 50. The car I want is 45. I was like, why would they make it insurance group 45 out of 50?
Insurance
It's not
is
a
expensive,
Lamborghini.
I have no insurance. Simpsons Hit and Run, what a game. What a game. I don't think there's any doubting in
mentioned
there.
Crazy Taxi last week, then it's the same as that, basically.
Oh no, there is that Simpsons game. Simpsons Hit and Run's different. It's like
Simpsons Road Rage.
GTA.
That's Road Rage.
GTA, it's pretty much GTA but Simpsons. And you can just knock Ralph Wiggum across the road and he'd
That was
float.
the best
That
thing.
was so funny. And the quotes, that's so funny. Ah, Simpsons. Oh. Played as a poo though, randomly. Yeah.
Got a killing spree.
Yeah.
We'll get around that.
Killing spree.
Multi-kill.
Yeah,
That guy.
No,
That guy.
we might
time to mention.
offend our 2 US viewers.
Oh.
What, like talking about the guy that says overkill?
No, we're not talking
Killing
about that.
spree.
It's not.
Oh shit, yeah, sorry.
It's only the second worst one ever.
Is it?
Yeah.
I only saw the little blurb on before the...
I saw the top 4 most read news.
It's one of the worst ones this happened.
It's the second
Yeah.
worst one, yeah.
It's Connecticut, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's...
It's
Yeah.
unfortunate. It is unfortunate, I'll give them that.
Very small children. That's not funny.
You think they'd just be able to fight?
No, it's not.
That's not good.
If everyone
Let's
had-
try.
Right, Frankie Boyle in the corner. I'll say one thing there. Did you see Google published their most searched things of 2012
that
list?
was a good read.
So obviously the Olympics was
Kate
quite
Middleton's
high.
boobs was probably a bit.
London.
Just from this house. I did see the photos, not the nude ones, but I did see the leaked photos of her and William on the beach on their honeymoon, and
Leaked.
she was way too thin,
Jeez,
like
did we-
anorexic thin.
Have this exact same conversation last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
You mentioned that.
Shit.
Yeah. Literally
Shane's
word
so
for word.
What I'm trying to say is I'm very concerned about her. Kate, if you're,
You're alright,
listening,
nice
Kate,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
want
go for
to
it.
help you.
I didn't know somebody that
Quite a few
thin could
new
get pregnant.
photos of royals this year.
It's not how it works.
Well, the
Kale.
Queen's one. The Queen's in a naked
Kale,
calendar.
we live in like a super age of the internet where if it's
Harry.
digital, it's on the internet.
All Prince Harry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Harry's bottom.
Yeah,
Who's
but
never
so
going to be king, so he might as well just do whatever the hell he wants anyway.
Yep.
So I don't really have a problem with that.
fuckload of money, do whatever you want.
Yeah, precisely.
I-
I blame the parents.
The thing is, I like him more after that.
Whoever they are.
Oh, yeah. See you later. You set him up
Oh,
and Kale
just
knocks him
bang.
down. Yes, the... No, James Hewitt. Yeah,
That's
that's
not the end.
it is.
Probably.
He's their brother in arms, right? Brother in hair.
Brother in hair. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Google. Google released, and obviously the Olympics was very high, and as Kale's rightly said, and we've now moved on from royal nude photos was very high. What's shockingly high, I think, was 20% or 25% of all searches were X Factor related.
Oh,
Oh no, sorry, that's wrong. No, I think 25% of all tweets. Oh no, sorry. 25% of all tweets sent in 2012 up to this point were all X Factor related in this country.
I don't really follow anyone else
hate
tweets about.
no.
I do for laughing purposes.
It's
No.
like,
Isn't it
like
just a crying shame
James.
what happened? Hashtag call for recount of votes.
Is it James Arthur who won it?
Yeah.
He,
Sad that I know that.
He said that he used
I
to
read that he
just.
got into an argument
one-
with Frankie Boyle.
He
You
said
never want to
that.
do
yeah,
that.
he did.
He said that he
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 used.
is a professional
Frankie
at
Boyle's
that.
won.
Yeah.
I should explain. Bill's a professional comedian. You won't win.
He won because my brother
What's
had a bet on him from like the very first bit, so he won quite a lot for that. That's good. And also, he actually plays guitar.
Did you hear
He's
about?
something of a musician, which is good.
Did you hear about the guy that? Yeah, he sold his soul winning the X
Yeah.
Factor though. Did you hear about it?
Yeah, it's despicable.
Unforgivable.
But,
If
it's
Woodhead's
better than
Britain,
some kind of
if Woodhead's
pop.
Britain, he'd be on the fire. Did you hear about the guy who placed a 30p bet on a bingo website and won £6 million. Because it just he put 30p on, won like £1.50.
Bingo
and he
accumulates.
he set the bet up so that the money would just keep getting bet, because he wasn't expecting 30p to get anywhere. So it just went from 30p to like £1 to like £2 and then £10 and to £1,000.
Yeah.
And he was betting with people all around the world, and he went away from his computer and came back and said, "Your bank account is now $6 million." And he couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that's actual exponential growth. Like.
He just...
What would you do if you suddenly won like 10 million?
I don't know.
Take it all out
Do
of
they
the bank.
tax it? Do they tax it?
No.
I think it's grey income. It's not black and it's not white. So I don't.
I don't think they can
I
tax.
don't know about bingo, but they don't tax lottery or.
That's what I meant. So if you win a
And
solid amount, like
no,
10
for
million, do you actually win 10 million?
They
or
also
do you...
don't tax lawsuit income either.
Really?
So if you sue somebody and get 1 million, it's not taxed, which is
I
fantastic.
don't know what I'd do though. It's difficult when you're our age, because if obviously like if my
If it was a
parents
small
won the money,
I think I'd probably literally explode with excitement. Just what to do with 10 million.
you'd have a lot of fun spending it.
Oh god, yeah.
I'd get us a top of the range studio.
Yeah,
Record this
obviously.
podcast in now.
Like
Just
egg
turn out
crates
for
and
it.
everything.
We don't.
We just suddenly cut halfway through to a well-known celebrity who's have to read off a card. Listen to this podcast, and they've just been paid, and they just got, "Where's my money?" And we just throw them at
Dean
it.
Gaffney live with me.
I'm James Earl Jones.
We don't think he
We could
would.
afford Dean Gaffney now.
We could have had Dean Gaffney if we just said we'll give you a hot meal and a roof.
Dean
My wallet.
Dean Gaffney couldn't get on. I'm a celebrity, get me out of here, because they didn't deem him a celebrity enough.
What's he done? I don't even know.
No, he wasn't on it.
Keep hearing his
No, he
name.
wasn't. He wasn't.
Yeah,
No, he was on it a couple of series
Yeah.
ago.
He wouldn't go on
Oh,
it.
it was another, maybe Celebrity Big Brother or something.
Yeah, that story that recently about him that he tried to not audition for, apply for MI6 or whatever.
That was it. Sorry.
And he told the papers, like, yeah, I'm gonna be a spy, me. Oh shit, I've just told them.
His claim to fame is that he's the guy
This is
from.
classified.
He was the dope in EastEnders character.
Played
That,
a bin man or what.
yeah, and he had a dog, and the dog run over, and then he couldn't deal with it, so he ran away. That was his storyline, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a huge fan. I'm more a horror fan myself. Because my mum watches it,
Yeah.
and the characters are just so transparent, and they just have no problems, but they make them out like they do. It's like, oh, my hair appointment's in 10 minutes. It's like a whole episode is centered around them trying to get to the hairdressers on time. That's a daily occurrence for some people.
And then,
Yeah.
Going on in the factory.
Yeah, sewing knickers.
Mm.
Dirty bitches.
I mean, you don't wear underwear.
Not made by them.
Do you import your
Made
underwear?
in Weatherfield.
David Beckham used to, I think he still does, just wears one pair, throws them out, wears one pair, throws them out.
It's probably bullshit.
The more you know, the further you go.
I think I only have one pair.
You don't get rid
Ah, the stains.
one pair inside out, back to front,
Oh.
inside out, right way around, 4 days.
He's not saying no, so any truth in these allegations?
What's he?
Not particularly. Who am I kidding? Oh, I like underwear.
Yeah.
I do. Need some more for Christmas, not gonna lie. Socks as well.
Do you want some?
Yeah, you can tell you need some socks.
Yeah,
Well,
you're on socks, one of them's dirty.
I was gonna comment on your clothes, Dan, but I'm better than that. I'm more polite.
Cool.
Oh, you fucking socks, Charlie. What does his t-shirt say?
Go for it, man.
What did you just say? I'm a dick.
Yeah, it does.
Who shot JFK?
It's just Charlie's a dick. So it's
Who-
Steve.
Ah, does it? It's
He
funny because
played
it doesn't.
guitar.
It's funny because it doesn't.
I thought it was who slayed guitar. Because I only see AYED, I thought it was Slade.
Anyone can play guitar.
So somebody did in the 1970s.
Don't
Was it
know.
Bowie?
Ziggy
Bowie,
played.
yeah.
Ziggy played guitar.
Bowie reference.
Did you see the 12-12-12 concert in
I didn't,
Ah,
I
yeah.
didn't watch it yet, but
Kale? This is a contention for
Well,
Wanker of the Week number 2.
I
Or
didn't see
number
it,
3.
so I might.
Oh, you'll have to see it
Just
now.
name the person, I'll probably find an excuse to come on.
As I'm sure you're aware, Mr. Dave Grohl appeared on drums.
Oh no, never Wanker of the Week. That man is like.
No, wait. And Mr. Dave Grohl appeared on the drums, and Mr. Chris Novoselic appeared on bass. So
Oh, who ruined Nirvana?
So
Pat
who
Smear
ruined
was on guitar as well.
Who?
Pat Smear, he was like the touring guitarist. So who was the Kurt Cobain-esque? In his defence, the only thing we'll say, they didn't do an old Nirvana song, they did like a jam song that they
Their
made.
own song.
The
But
only
who was-
person I'd have put in that place was Josh Homme.
He's over there, I'm afraid.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Paul McCartney.
No.
I have to admit,
McCartney.
I feel bad for exporting it from this country.
I have to admit, I was very sceptical myself, and I found it on YouTube today, and it's not great.
Did you give it a thumb down?
It's just, surely that is everything
I
Nirvana
give it
were
2 stars.
against. Just manufactured fucking wankers.
I didn't like it when he came on and said, "Oh, we've got a jam that we've been doing."
That's Ringo.
Nice Ringo. Actually, it's probably Nico from Law.
I wanted you to
Yeah.
do some... Thomas the Tank Engine was better.
Richard Starkey.
That was Ringo.
It's probably best
Oh,
we
no,
don't
it's
get
what-
started on the Beatles because you won't shut me up for the next 20 minutes.
I don't dislike
Desperate Law material. Please talk.
Got mountains of the stuff.
I'm going to go to the toilet.
It's probably best.
I'll man the studio.
Dan's just going to just quiet his rage down with a piss.
It's like I don't
My
dislike...
only fear about the Beatles is 2 of them are dead. 1 was shot, 1 was stabbed. People weren't that fucking keen on.
50% dead.
Exactly.
I don't like about the Beatles. Paul
One was
McCartney.
shot, one was stabbed. George Harrison died of cancer.
Yeah, he was stabbed.
Stabbed.
By cancer.
I
I
don't know.
have no
John
idea.
Lennon was shot.
Yeah.
And this
George Harrison died of cancer.
Yeah, no one's going to
Good.
dispute.
They hope it fucking hurt him.
It's like I don't dislike him. The person I dislike most about the Beatles is Paul McCartney. And I dislike that
Yeah, I
every
like Paul
public thing we have, he has to play. Olympics,
Yes.
it's Paul McCartney.
Yeah, and Hey Jude has to come out, and I didn't like that either.
And now that's my least favourite Beatles song. And
So out hair dyeing bastard wanker that he is.
I can't say I'm not.
Vegetarian.
Fuck.
He's a fellow veggie.
Yeah, we said fellow veggie. Yeah.
He is a fellow veggie. Go on Twitter.
Why?
I'm not a Kale.
Put me in a bad mood now.
Paul McCartney, retweet.
Paul
Retweet.
McCartney just ruined Nirvana.
You see, I bet you thought you'd never say that.
Actually,
I never thought I'd say that.
when I heard that they were doing it, I was a little bit shocked that he was doing it.
How could... Why, Dave, why would you do that?
Dave who?
Ah,
Dave
you.
Grohl.
I think Dave Mustaine. He actually does look like Kurt Cobain, so he can put him in. Does not sound like him.
You've got the Nirvana lineup, and then that scouse.
It's
You know that Dave Grohl is one of the biggest Beatles fans that you'll ever get.
Yeah, but
Yeah, yeah.
it doesn't
Doesn't
matter
matter,
because
they've
they're,
played together
they're
before.
totally different things,
Well, I
aren't they?
don't think it was supposed to be a Nirvana reunion now or anything like that.
No.
It was supposed
Well,
to
if you
be-
get
2/3.
Pat Smear, Chris Novoselic, and Dave Grohl, it's pretty much the closest thing you're gonna get. So you think they get someone like the guy from Pixies, or someone who
Frank
was around.
Black. He's just a big fat bald guy.
Yeah, but someone who was in the grunge scene, or the guy from R.E.M.
Michael Stipe.
Yeah.
He's
But
just
Paul
weird.
McCartney.
R.E.M's not grunge. R.E.M's not grunge.
Yeah, but him and like Kurt
Grunge
Cobain
is
like
like-
best mates.
Grunge is like Pearl Jam.
Oh yeah, the guy from Pearl Jam.
Oh, charm.
Pearl Jam. Just Pearl Jam, Pearl Jam.
Did I say it like that? Pearl.
I'm just
Jam.
so annoyed. I can't
Let's
control.
change the subject.
I'm trying to research
Please.
what Leeds festival that Nirvana played
I
at.
forgot that.
94.
92.
Is it 94?
wasn't it?
3, 4. No, he died in
I thought
94.
I thought
Yeah,
92.
93 then.
It
92,
was,
yeah.
it was
something.
Leeds Fest Nirvana, like someone else incredibly good, £10.
Like,
Chili's
there's
were like really
it's
far
the
down the bill.
famous. It's the famous bit where they
What?
trash the
Chili's were
set.
pretty far down the bill on that one. And
I'm
Metallica.
trying to
Metallica
look-
weren't even headlining, I think, on that one.
Metallica were very old by that point.
I think it might have been Rage.
It could, even though it was 3 very, very big acts.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the bit where they trash the stage and he jumps into the drum kit, I think.
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
think-
I think like the 2009 headliners were like opening acts. Got the Killers who were.
There's no George Michael, though, isn't it, let's be honest.
You got a new song to plug again.
That annoyed me. Also because he's just the Christmas CD they have at Sainsbury's seems to just get stuck on Wham! Last Christmas. So it just goes last Christmas. And I'm just like, oh, kill me now.
To be fair, he's probably that high. That is how he sounds.
Yeah, he likes to go for a drive.
Why does he always get caught driving? It's so funny.
It is quite funny the
If
fact
he didn't drive, he'd get away with it.
it just become more than coincidental. People have their way of coping with, I don't know if they're drunk, some people like to go to sleep.
Yeah, so
Some people are
food.
sick or have
Yeah.
food or whatever.
Likes to
He's
drive into
stoned
walls.
and drunk. Let's go for a drive.
Just like to visit some toilet cubicles.
Yeah.
That's other news.
Checking out the porcelain on his knees. That was funny. Don't get even a murmur of laughter. Whereas if you said it, the house would be. Yeah.
I think timing counts for a lot of that.
It's all in the timing.
It's all in the delivery, actually.
Actually, it is.
Didn't deliver it very well.
Yeah,
What's the story you've got there, Dan?
I've got an ongoing feud here
Between
between Mr. Richard Branson and Willie Walsh.
Willy Wonka.
Willie Walsh. It was the.
No, that would be a story.
Yeah.
Richard Branson's feuding with a fictional character.
Richard Branson versus Gene Wilder.
Clint Eastwood all over.
The body called Gene Wilder.
Is he dead?
I'm sure he's dead.
I don't know.
Where are we going? Nobody else knows.
Johnny Depp. Terrible.
That's
remake.
called Cannibalism, Children. That's quite a good film, actually.
That is a very good film.
Willie
the
Walsh
original.
is the.
Even the
chief
original. The
exec-
original's pretty good as well.
He's the chief
You
executive.
weren't on about the new one, were you?
Oh, mate,
Hang on, Dan. Did you hear what he just
Story.
said?
Sorry, Dan. Sorry.
You asked me about it, and then you
Come
go
on,
about
he's,
something else.
everyone, come on. He's got a pink t-shirt. on, Come on. Dan, go on. Staring at me now.
Someone's trying to start a mutiny.
edit this to make.
I'm going to be producer.
You're a dick.
So basically, Charlie Dick, and
I can do that. I've got the power.
he doesn't have the power.
Yeah, I do. I can edit whatever I want.
Oh,
Take
God, no.
individual words that you've said and put them together in some kind of.
Just halfway through, your voice comes in. Charlie Dick.
I'll make it with your voice.
Oh, shit! Oh, fuck!
Yeah, I've
Repeat
done that.
that over and over for 2 hours.
I retract my statement.
Too late.
Edit that out.
Sorry, go on, Dan.
So, Richard Branson and
I
Willie
need the
Walsh.
toilet.
Oh, what in? I'm listening. Go on.
No, I don't.
Wait,
I'll
wait.
finish.
He's getting angry now. Wait.
Similar
There's going to be a
to-
few between us,
Similar
isn't
to
there?
Lord Sugar and.
Oh yeah,
Trump.
Donald Trump.
The guy Willie Walsh who owns BA basically, British Airways, is a bit of a cunt.
There we go.
There's
How,
no nomination
how
for
long?
what?
Was it 40 minutes in?
Dan said it earlier.
Yeah, it's
Actually.
way-
He called Morrissey a miserable cunt, a despicable.
No,
Sorry, go on.
that was the sound.
He chose like an anti-aircraft gun.
He's always mouthing off about Richard Branson.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
He was
that's
saying
just-
that Virgin Atlantic wouldn't last the next few years. So Richard Branson
Mhm.
bet £1 million that to be distributed to BA staff if Virgin Atlantic's still here in the next 5 years,
Really?
which is quite fair. And then Willie Walsh came back, said, "I'll offer Richard Branson a knee in the groin."
He doesn't sound like
As
a very
opposed to
nice
this
guy.
that.
What a comeback.
That's a good comeback. I'm half expecting him to say, it's like I'd offer him your mum something,
Yeah.
but a knee in the groin, nice.
That is equivalent to, well, your mum.
Yeah,
That is
basically.
basically.
That's a business way of saying your mum.
It's,
I can't.
I'd offer your
afford
mum £1 million.
Can't afford £1 million.
yeah, it
So
doesn't,
me in the balls.
doesn't sound like a very nice
Football in the groin. Puke it on it.
football in the groin.
Thin. Let me just say it moved me to a bigger house. You going to the toilet or what?
Well, I wanted to comment on that story, since Dan was getting very cross.
It's over me, not you.
I didn't want to annoy the producer, that's why I was.
Wake up with a microphone.
Wake up without
Wake up without.
anything in the podcast.
Wake up with no.
Totally
Wake
cut
up
out.
with, wake up with no. Wake up with no.
Static.
Charlie, what do you think? Oh, nothing to comment. No, okay, fine. Moving on.
Me.
Yeah. What are you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk?
Talking to me. I don't
Yeah, I don't know. Just look to you and thought. I liked your little
This one's gone away.
thing.
with the chair.
Yeah, that's
It's
quite
the,
funny.
that's the first thing.
Dan was desperately trying to tell his story and
It
Boyd was doing that.
doesn't like an anti-aircraft.
I always used to do it.
we're all little kids at heart.
Mostly because it leans back so far.
Yeah.
The chair lean back so far.
I told you about the desk in my room that I have that we bought. The sole reason I bought it is that on the left hand side it's got like an extended bit which you can to put work on, or I just put but the whole reason is that it's just perfect where my chair is positioned for putting your feet on it. So we spent another 50 quid more just to get a desk that I can put my feet on, and I tell you, it's totally worth it.
That's what it's like living in the first world.
Yeah. Oh yeah, first world problems, man. We ran out of tea bags the other day, and it was too cold to go to the shop.
I've got tea bag.
This guy. So
Coffee.
is that something that interests you, my friend? You're weird. Yeah, it was too cold to walk to the shop, and the shop is 200 yards away.
You got a car, drive there.
Yeah, I didn't want to, because it would take me 5 minutes to warm the car up.
Well, warm the car up, get in the house, and then do that.
Ah, in hindsight, it's a beautiful thing. I wish I'd been more
Yeah.
sensible.
My car doesn't start in cold. I can only drive places in hot weather.
What's your opinion on Richard Branson?
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan
I
either.
found him to be incredibly
Take him or
ginger.
I don't know what it is about him.
Ginger.
You ever seen his episode of
Cheers,
Cribs?
boys.
No.
You ever
I imagine it's quite
Have you ever seen his episode of Cribs?
No.
He has his entire island to himself in the middle of the...
The Virgin
Yeah.
Islands.
Hey.
Which one? US or British?
That's pretty good.
That's quite good, yeah.
Give me that.
It was quick.
He was very quick, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, he's got his own island.
I don't care what he's got.
And he's there like, oh, well, let's go see who's staying here this week. Oh, it's Mariah Carey. And look, and she's got like her entire like island to herself.
Leave me alone, Richard. Leave me alone.
Told you before.
No, Mariah.
Just kind of wobbling out.
Story last year, wasn't it? That
Wobbling out with
when,
their thighs.
there was a fire at his house on that island.
Oh, there was, yeah.
And
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet rescued his like 90-year-old mother from the fire.
She
She like carried her out of the.
It's a cool
Burning
conversation
building.
starter, but
It's a conversation starter.
it's like Kate Winslet
It's good.
bad no.
Like the Christmas party banter. Yeah, let's tell you about what's that.
It's on the rescued you mum from the fire.
From a burning fire on a
You
private
only sound like one person in here.
Yeah, I know.
And then that's probably not what Kate Winslet sounds like.
Here we go.
What else have we got to talk about? Have we finished everything on the list?
Yeah, what else on the list? Kelly, you've gone through 3 beers
I
tonight.
had the Manchester
Fuck
Derby.
off.
They're very small.
The
Yeah,
Manchester
lots to
Derby.
talk
Did you
about
see it?
there. Yes,
Ah.
that's
Did
what
you
I
see the Rio Ferdinand coin box
Yeah,
that
that
they're
was the
selling?
main talking point. I think
That was
that was
quite
quite funny. Yeah.
Did you actually see the game?
Yeah.
I watched it as well. Really good game actually, apart from the fact that ruined it at the end.
Well, the contentious offside goal was a point that
I didn't really think it was a free kick, to be honest.
I wasn't a fan of.
It was a well struck free kick, but
No, not that one. The goal that they disallowed.
Ashley Young.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably for the best. It's Ashley Young in it.
Yeah, but we would have gone 3-0 up, and then
It would have been a different
They-
game. Yeah, it would
they
have
went
been
2-1 up. But we're 2.
David De Gea, Dan Jones like athleticism in goal with the double save. The cat.
But yeah, they scored right after I
they
disallowed
did.
one, which sort of changed it.
Big Yaya.
Get the video.
He is a man mountain. Yeah, he's a great player.
He's
Leeds
almost
were
like
down,
Rodolph Austin.
Almost, but not. You know.
He's not.
What's the prize fighter Inferno?
It is the side project of the singer of Coheed and Cambridge.
Is it?
Yes,
Solves the mystery of the pink vinyl.
Yeah, it's pink disc as
No,
Like a
seriously, get out of
transparent.
here. Get out.
Transparent.
Get out of there, Dan. What are you on about?
That's very pink.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
well. Yeah.
I like it. Stop throwing things around.
I can never touch anything ever again.
What's wrong with you?
Who's fiddling?
It's because I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I have a backrest. If I had a backrest, I'd be
You'll have
complete.
chairs next time.
Yeah, okay, well, so on, you can have the chair, mate.
No, I don't care. I'm alright. I'm only joking.
Can I bring my own chair?
You could bring more chairs if you
Just bolt it to
Strap
the
it to the top of my
bolt
car.
for Travis.
Yeah. Oh my lord. What a week though it's been for me personally though. It's been
Right.
just been really busy and just been cool to chat now and finally the fact that I just don't have to go to uni and do any goddamn work.
Until January.
Yeah, read about articles about feminist
About-
orientalist utopias in
No one made
Uganda in
these bastards.
1800.
Could we break up a Christmas now? I really, really want it to be Christmas.
We do a Christmas Day podcast, just abandon our families.
open our presents
Yeah.
live.
Sorry, I've got a better option. See you later.
But Charles, Christmas Day has been served.
Well,
Yeah, fuck that. I'm off
Yeah, welcome to the
to
farm.
Dan's house. We're having turkey this year. Heaven forbid.
Everyone's having turkey.
Yeah, he said that
You're only
last
having
week.
one meat.
Hmm?
You're only having one meat. We're having 3 meats.
You fat
I
fuck.
think it's 3.
Well, only 3 of us are fat. I'm really thin. But
There's only 3 of you this year.
yeah, me and my sister.
What your dad?
What about your dad?
Sorry, I'm a farm.
3 as well as you.
3 of them.
Alice. What?
3 of them.
Oh, sorry, we
I'm a
His
normal.
dad's run off with it.
Fuck you.
He's another family.
Fuck you, I'm off.
Don't mention.
Oh, well, there we are. My drinks are finishing, boys.
Good, throw them all over the floor. That's what.
Well,
You got another 4 left.
yeah.
Look at the stain you've left.
Well,
Another.
look at the stain of it. I mean, look at the pristine
I've got a
carpet
nice
that's been left.
Red hot high.
You could eat your dinner off that.
And you know I would.
I will and I shall. Eat your dinner off that. I'm not even kidding. It's a thing of beauty that down there. Is this a calcarea carpet?
I don't believe so.
No.
I'll be able to tell. Hang on. Oh, it probably is. Is it?
Definitely not.
Is it not?
It's actually the finest Egyptian.
And nothing wrong with
It's
it.
not moist and smell of shit, so it can't be
Yeah.
calcarea.
It's full of beer.
Kale Smith, everyone. Should have like a little theme tune.
What? To what?
Grumpy and negative. That's Kale.
What do you mean? I'm happy-go-lucky.
You're happy-go-lucky.
Isn't that the toy company in Family Guy?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Don't be sad, Peter.
That was awful.
That's Boston.
Stop doing accents.
That's why they call it Spoople.
And that should be my major contribution each week. Charlie does a new accent.
Oh,
Charlie,
wow,
what have
that's
you got for us
good.
this week? Oh,
It's
today
shot
I'm
down
doing
to
this.
27.
Nigeria!
It was 32. It's down to
No.
27.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Today I've got a Chinese. Oh god, North Korea. Oh god. They launched a missile this week.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Bastards.
These test missile launches, they launch it.
Yeah,
It works. It works.
that's tests.
They all clap. Yay. They've done well. What happens? Do they just press a button and explode it, or do they
Yeah.
put it in the sea or
It's
something?
it's a working satellite.
Oh, sorry. No, but like in general, I know atomic bombs when they tested
Like
them.
bomb.
They're in the ICBM thing.
Yeah, atomic
That kind of
bombs.
test.
Atomic bombs. They detonate them in the middle of like nowhere, so nowhere is going to be affected.
I don't think they've ever done an atomic test. They've done missile tests.
But
Missiles are the things that carry the warhead. They didn't
Yeah.
blow up a warhead there.
But everyone's so angry because they've tested a rocket to put a satellite in orbit. But a 3-stage rocket is basically the best part of an ICBM. They're very easily converted, which is why everyone's so angry. But
intercontinental
no one dares do anything about it. They've condemned it.
ballistic missile. Takes me back to the GCSE Cold War days in Kale, doesn't it?
I went in GCSE group.
Hmm?
I went in GCSE.
You know.
No.
Oh, of course, it was Richard and James, one of their finest hours. Let's bully Charlie.
Richard and Judy.
Yeah, Richard and Judy, you might as well be. Let's bully Charlie.
Watch
You'll
it.
be fine. You have no scars. Classic. Any more notes, Dan? Since I'm getting a bit dry.
Something's happened.
The newsreader Kenneth Kendall has died.
I did know that.
I didn't know who he was.
That's
Which is,
Kenneth Kendall.
if you're a Richard Herring fan like me, he used to do, in his podcast, he used to do live in front of an audience. He'd do like a true or false quiz at the end to win prizes. And every day, pretty much, because he did them for the whole Edinburgh Fringe, pretty much every day he'd do a question, true or false. The newsreader Kenneth Kendall has just died. So it's actually come true now, which is a bit sad, but he, like, for every day for 2 years at Edinburgh Fringe, he used to say the true or false to try and trick people out.
I see.
The newsreader Kenneth Kendall has just died.
Well,
So,
a little awkward.
It's quite funny.
Richard Harris in New York next year.
Is he?
Yeah. March. He's playing.
I don't know actually.
Talking cock.
Bad. I don't
It's just basically a stand-up show about cocks.
know. Nice.
The best kind of.
It's called Talking Cock.
Talking cocks. Cockney, you love me, mama. I
Fucking
do.
love man.
No,
I
cock,
fucking do.
I can tell that's going to recur
We come full
every
circle.
single week. I can just tell. Even if next week we come with some genuine stuff to talk about, it will just resort to either that or.
It's a catchphrase.
What else have we got? Apple Maps.
Oh, this
It's been
is
firing
bad.
up again.
Oh, it's crap.
It's bad, but it's not really much to do with Apple. Just people that rely on their phones for navigation. They're a really hostile country.
Australia, there's some very bad. There's like a national park. And
It did hurt a lot, yeah, don't do it. Don't.
The
Quite, this
Mr.
bottle is
Town.
quite a weapon.
It's
Damn,
quite heavy, isn't it?
that's nothing. Nokia
Pliable.
misplaced Okinawa in Japan by 700 kilometers.
That was really close, Kale. That was really, really close. Stop it! This is not a cool game. This is not a cool game.
Takes max a year.
You bastard
It's assault,
Chris.
Charlie.
You bastard Chris.
Very heavy bottle of
Assault with a deadly weapon.
It's not deadly.
A good lawyer could prove
Let's
it.
find out.
It's heavy, but it's blood.
You'll be seeing my lawyer.
Deadly means it could kill. Maybe. I don't really know.
Kick it with that.
They could go with a biro. I've seen that film.
What?
The Born Supreme.
That's
Oh,
it, thank
yeah.
you. I can
Doesn't he
no
shove
longer-
it down?
All I can think of was
He shoves it down. No, doesn't he shove it down there?
Yeah, it goes down there. And then
Like in the gap between your fingers.
pulls it out, yeah.
I think
You
it's
wouldn't walk that one
Pokes
off,
him
I'd
in the
tell you
eye.
that much for free.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Well, you would, because
Stamp a lot of things with
Oh, you'd know about it though. Oof, you know about it.
Yeah, of course I can know about it.
Charlie, get your hand.
Duck, 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 duck. Oh, Red Dead Redemption.
Duck,
Do you ever play that
duck.
game?
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption.
No.
I've just started playing it. Don't ruin it.
I love the way in that game you can take 1,000 bullets to the chest. You can take a jump off a mountain. You can take a bear attack, and then as soon as you touch water, you instantly die.
Yeah. That's Vice City in that.
Yep.
Yeah.
John
That's
Marston.
rather annoying.
Work it out there.
John Marston.
Oh.
I hate the thing about
That was a good game.
games
Overall.
like that, and other games I can't remember off the top of my head, where they make a kind of a story or a device, a plot device, where there's an incentive to be good or there's an incentive to be bad.
Every game ever made.
Well, kind of, but like more explicit. So if you decide to be good, the story changes. If you decide to be bad, it changes. Okay,
Yeah.
but
It gets old after a while.
because especially in games like that, sandbox games, where at the end of the game you can just walk around and do what you want anyway. There's no incentive to be either or. So in Red Dead Redemption, when I first started playing it, you know when you come across random people and they're like, "Oh, help me, sir, help me," and then sometimes they end up, it's like a ploy, and they end up trying to ambush you, and then. But there's absolutely there's no detriment. I'm just riding along. Help me, sir.
By the end, you know.
Just blow a head off.
Because
And then you
there's
just
only
like-
a limited number of them things. You sort of know if they're
Yeah.
a thief or if they actually need help or what.
But it just calls into question. It's all kind of like this massive morality issue. It's like, oh, should I go and save her? No, just blow her head off and just because there's something. Because the game, like the auto lock on, was so good that you press a button, headshot.
Go to Desert Eye and just.
Yeah, I used to love it. Me and Bestie used to dick around, like, playing around, and you'd play on like the whole world map with like 6 other players, and they'd all try to do missions, and we used to go steal a carriage to like plough them all down. Something very funny. Do you remember the guy that we played zombies that one time? A Mexican guy.
Yeah.
He wasn't too happy with us.
He wasn't too happy with you. He had nothing against me.
Why?
I don't know.
You're usually the first to jump on the offensive bandwagon when it comes to.
Special guest Sean Connery.
Or a Dutchman.
Or special.
Dutch Sean Connery.
It's either Sean Connery or low pitched bang.
Squad member.
I was wondering about pen for 5 yards.
Gold!
Bruce Wayne.
I don't know what you said before you turned all Dutch.
I think me, Bessie and Charlie just pissed off a Mexican kid. On Xbox Live. It's
Very deliberately, it must
Yeah.
be said.
This Venezuelan
He went away and then he came back and said that he'd hacked our bank accounts and that we'd all have no money in the morning.
It's okay, but no money.
In fair, we were about 14, so our bank accounts had about
0.
10 quid in them.
Yeah, I was. Just there's so much fun to be had just pissing people off.
Yeah.
on PS Network.
Good match,
Xbox
wanna make
Live is.
No, you just do it in real life.
Doesn't it try to make it illegal?
Just do it in real life.
At least there's not the incentive of getting punched in the face on the.
Yeah, I guess so.
The thing is, like,
Yes.
yeah, it's like you can find out somebody's email address and get into their inbox and reset their passwords. But when you find the naked picture, that's when you're taking it too far. That's when you get 3 years in jail.
I blocked you.
What? Get down there.
Call him pestilence. Don't tell me.
You were pretty fucked up. What's the guy S on the map called? The grave digging guy.
Oh god.
Silas?
He was very strange, wasn't
So that's the guy from Da Vinci Code.
Cyrus the Virus.
he?
That's
I don't know what it was called.
Con Air.
Oh, I guess say face on
Cyrus the
It's a
Virus.
weird man.
I've not seen that in years.
Sid. Sid.
Sid.
You're
Oh,
pretty
the
fucked up
Irish.
guy, Sid.
Irish was.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Lots of stereotypes in that game.
Yeah.
What good
this was
Was it Main Leeds? I think
early
it was.
20th century.
I'm never. That's now my new phrase.
Work you down now.
Whoa.
Oh, Age of Empires, what a game. What a game. Just walk up to a building. Hello, it's my building now. Hello. That sounds so convincing. Yeah, I'm gonna join you.
I'm done with
Oh, what a game. I also love the way that your castle would be burning and one villager could rebuild the entire empire just by hammering at the floor.
With an iron hammer and like steel.
So much fun to be had on that game, especially when you could create your own maps. So you just get 1,000 villagers and 25 million war elephants. Just letting it happen. I'll just put them in like a clip. Put them in like a canyon that they couldn't escape from.
That's why I learned my history. That and COD 2.
Yeah, actually, you'd be COD 2.
Everything I know about
Star
World
Wars
War II
server.
comes from COD 2. Some of it's very, very useful as well. Like
Do you ever play The Sims that much?
No, right?
You
Yeah.
do a lot.
I think Sims 2, you could, when death came, you could trap him, and no one would ever die. So like they would burn themselves to death at the barbecue, turn to ash, and the game would just reset.
Are we still on the Sims?
Yeah,
Oh,
jump into the swimming pool and delete the ladder. Now the game begins.
Have you seen the trailer for the Sims
Yeah,
movie?
days.
Called Humour?
No.
It's
Oh
like,
right, I
this
was about to say
funny
like
it's
a real.
Where's the ladder? Just like,
I can't climb out.
that's it.
I could never get a decent job. I was always like the lackey at the army that had like a 12-hour day. So it was just boring. It's like, I'm off to work now, 12 hours later. Alright, I'm going to sleep now.
Look at your charisma in front of the mirror and you
Fast
get
forward.
by.
Work on. Alright, sorry, Mr.
Yeah.
Sims over here.
Before
Joke.
you know it, you'll be an astronaut as the top tier of the army for some reason. But it's just, it's like general.
I remember you joined the police, and then the last one on the police was superhero.
What?
Seems legit.
Logical progression.
You went to work by flying. It's like a superhero has a knocking off time. 8 o'clock. Done.
Sorry,
Crime's
any
over.
crime-
Crime's gone to bed
You
for
can
the
do
night.
crime at
No,
night.
you're crime.
None of them hold a
One
camera.
of the expansion packs, which was like the superstar edition,
There
where
was-
you could go to like Hollywood and become like a singer.
There was like a
Or, like,
there was a
big
holiday
jingles.
one. There was a holiday one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also they had like a creative mode where you could build anything. And I once built a huge house, and they always had like an alternative of each thing. So there was like a rubbish TV, an okay TV, and an amazing TV. So I just built every single one. So there would be the bathroom had every single type of toilet in it, just to see if they.
Choose.
Yeah, and the Sims would still continue to be unhappy. He'd be like, "I really want this top-notch TV," and he stood next to it, and I'm like, "Well, it's there. Just play with it." Oh, dear. It used to annoy me that they needed direction. It's like, I need the toilet. I wonder if it's this invisible master that's controlling them can tell me to go.
When they just wet themselves.
Without the direction, it'd be a terrible game to play. Just be watching people learn. Like,
I can do that from my bedroom window. I don't need to do that on Sims.
Do that from the
yeah.
bushes.
You can make them play The Sims.
You can make them. You can make them play guitar. I distinctly remember it was Mike Oldfield as well. Anyway, like,
No, it was the chopping of the vegetables where he wouldn't stop at the vegetables.
how?
Ouch. Ouch. That was always funny. Harmonos, I think there was one. Number the bala.
Vamonos. Something quickly.
Someone told me it was words but backwards. So if they were, I really want to go to the toilet, it would be that backwards.
It was just
It's not. You can recognise backwards words. It's weird. Your brain knows that it's a backwards word without thinking about it.
Gondor, bring me one. Gondor, bring me one, JT. I'm Canarf. It's a level 42 sword master. Watch too much Recess. Great show.
Fantastic.
Miss Finster. Perfectly good. Drops that ball. Oh god, it's making me ill. That'd be a fun thing to do if someone dies on the podcast. I'm just there like coughing to death.
I know CPR in theory. Not sure I'd do it though.